A new research paper uncovers the reason why a woman who gave birth in Portugal complained to her doctors about a pain in her right armpit. Any guesses?
Cancer.
Inflamed lymph nodes?
Try again.
Right. This is the right armpit, right? She was doing this.
Pain.
The fart thing.
That's funny. I like
Breast
that.
cancer?
Yeah.
She started to develop pain in her right armpit just 2 days after giving birth.
Doing too many fart noises for jokes.
Giving birth. How is that?
Ah! Why is there hurt over here? I don't know.
How does it-
I was imagining how to vagina.
Oh, you watched that, right?
Yeah.
Doctors examined her. They discovered a round, firm mass which surprisingly released a white discharge.
No
from her
way.
Breast,
She
according
was
to a new report.
shooting milk out of her armpit.
She was lactating out of her armpit.
Wow.
God.
That
I'm
sounds
talking-
freaking painful.
I'm talking lactating.
Ew, bruh.
Wait, she has a nipple on her armpit?
You said this was gonna be a fun one, Anthony.
You don't like lactating armpits?
No, I'm disgusted.
Dude, that looks like a testicle.
I don't want to look.
That looks like a testicle.
There's no hair on that thing too.
My eyes are.
look at
My eyes
it.
need to be checked.
That's
looks like the side of a mountain.
crazy. Wow, it does look like the side of a
The mother was diagnosed with
It looks like Mars, kind of.
Yeah, it looks like Mars. Yeah.
Vegas,
Like Barstow.
like Barstow. So his mother was diagnosed with polymastia, a condition in which accessory breast tissue develops along the former embryonic mammary ridge, as the doctors explained.
Wow.
Research suggests that between 2 to 6% of women are born with additional breast tissue, which routine screenings for breast cancer need to be aware of for examinations.
Wow.
Can I stop you for a second?
Stop me.
You're very good at hosting.
Yeah. You're very good.
Just by the
Let's
way.
give him a round of applause.
Yeah, no, really. Just congratulations, you're good. I was like, wow, that was really well put and everything.
I appreciate that, but on the lactating breast armpit, that's the one where you choose to say that.
You caught me by surprise as well.
Okay.
Another round of
A lot of
applause.
memorizing.
And that's it.
Yeah, usually when medical stuff comes, I just look at you like fucking nerd. But then this time I was very focused and I was like, man, Anthony's smart. He could remember.
Lots of good information
Good.
Yeah.
given in a way where
Clear and
it's
concise.
digestible
Yeah.
and why it's important to us.
Yes.
Yep.
You make it relatable. You bring it in, and somehow you're able to still sell ads to the people.
I would say that this is infotainment because you gave great information, accurate, and then you also spread awareness for breast cancer.
I didn't know this. I didn't
We're
know.
gonna give you the floor, and we would like you to give a speech now. Thank you.
Yeah, oh,
Please.
Okay, my speech says about 30 seconds ago I was flattered, and then somewhere in there I started feeling the pain of the sarcasm. But
No
other
sarcasm.
No sarcasm.
There's no sarcasm.
Scouts honor, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, you.
Wait, is this Scout's honor?
this one did double-handed.
Scouts honor. Like
That means he double means
It's the right
This is
hand.
Scout's honor.
It's just the right hand.
This is it? I volunteer for tribute? Fucking.
That's Richard Nixon.
My bad. Thank you. True.
This
See,
is
what a
it?
good host. See,
This is Scouts honor.
It's not Hunger Games.
This guy knows a
Hunger
lot.
Games is only one hand.
why-
he corrected me.
Yeah, but like didn't do it in like
With
a
class?
Yeah, yeah. He was a sweet guy.
I like Hunger Games.
I'm really just talking about lactating.
Okay, so what happened to this extra nipple in there?
So what do you have to do? Like,
Go do your job, you damn host.
What the fuck, dude?
Don't drop the ball now.
Yeah, yeah.
After you get a compliment.
Light is on him the hardest. He loses it.
I feel bad that the baby gotta suck milk from the armpit because that shit probably stinks.
Too bad you already know the exact form at which it needs to be done, though. How did you know that? Was that instinct? Was that natural?
Is that really true?
I think it's empathy. He could put himself in the lady's shoes.
It's empathy, bro.
Is the kid really?
It's not instinct, it's empathy.
No, I'm pretty sure the kid's still taking milk from the regular breast, but this is
you
just a
got a
2 to
fucking
6% condition.
Dude, if that was my wife, we would try it at least.
Yeah.
From the armpit. You have to.
Yeah, but she better watch that shit because it's gonna be sour milk.
All right, this is gonna be slightly gross, but the only time I've ever had quote unquote surgery was when I had to get rushed to urgent care. I had this little scar here on my elbow.
Oh, I see it.
I was randomly in this weird phase in life where I was growing body abscesses. Have you ever heard of this term before?
What is that?
I don't even know what it is, but it's like this thing. It's probably cancer. I'm probably dying.
Exactly. So
It's like that. It's just like a little lump that just grows out
a
of
lump that just randomly grows and will secrete like fucking mucus, random stuff, right? And
is it painful? Like,
it was very uncomfortable.
Wow.
And I would randomly have this grow on the sides of my body, right?
Wow.
And every time,
What was it, like a lump?
yeah, it would be literally, it's like a body pimple, but just bigger. It can get inflamed.
Wow.
Right? And I went to 2 different doctors, and nobody knew what it was, so they just declared it a skin deficiency in my immune system.
efficiency.
A deficiency, right? So I went through an 8-month period when I was 24 years old where I stopped drinking alcohol, stopped smoking weed, showered twice a day, made sure I got 8 hours of sleep, and like didn't do a lot of like just extracurricular things in order to like kind of keep my body in check.
Did it work?
Didn't fully like work or help in a sense, but one day it just disappeared and then it stopped working. But the climax of it was when I got one on my elbow and then it got inflamed and infected to the point where literally, if this was the origin spot, from here all the way to my forearm, I couldn't move my arm. It was infected. That's why it was so bad. I went to urgent care and then they had to literally cut into me and then squeeze
No way.
ounces of pus out.
Sick
It
though.
was disgusting.
It was like heavy, like a water balloon.
Yeah, like I literally could not bend my arm.
That sounds
I couldn't
so
bend my
painful.
arm.
Like Popeye.
But you're a dancer, so you're still dancing, but you have your arm out. You're like fucking going like.
You just wave like this.
This stays there. Damn, that's crazy.
Wow.
But yeah, so all I'm saying is that like weird ass shit happens to the body,
Yeah.
unexplainable by scientists and doctors, and then suddenly it can go away as well. So that's why.
That's true, because I had erectile dysfunction when I was 22 years old, and I was like, I'm old.
Speak, brother.
I'm old. This is what they mean, but I was just stressed.
Was it? So it was more mental though.
It was well, I was working the graveyard shift because like
Lifestyle.
the restaurant
Yeah.
life, you know, you work till like 2 a.m, 4 a.m, and then you go to sleep, and then you wake up when the sun's going down. You don't see any sun. You don't go out. You're stressed out, and then I don't know, like they don't teach you that overall health. I mean, like at the time, like people weren't talking about fitness and health, right?
Yeah.
So it's like some of these things are just natural. Like you're a human being. You should sleep at night. You should drink water. You shouldn't smoke so much, you know, and all this shit.
Yeah.
So that shit was fucking.
So I wish doctors were telling me that because they were saying things like it's an immunodeficiency.
Yeah.
Like it's something wrong with your body and that's just how you are. Versus like, hey, you know, maybe if you like stop stressing out or
Yeah.
eating the wrong
Over a period of time.
For
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah.
I was sick for 2 months, and I blew my nose, and a piece of thing that looked like an organ shot out of my nose.
Yo, what?
I saved it. I gave it to the doctor, and he's like, "Oh yeah, sometimes when you have an infection, it creates an organism by itself in your sinus."
What?
So I had a living fucking alien, and it had a stuffy nose for a whole month, and I shot that shit out of my nose.
Holy
The best thing is when Shan Boodram is here and she's sitting in your chair, and Joe tells you stories. She's like, "Fuck me, Joe Jitsikawa."
Yeah, she's like, I'm at a 10 right now.
She wants to have a threesome with me.
I'm at a 10.
How does that make you feel?
Threatened.
threatened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankful, I guess.
There you go.
Hey, bless. That's what you said.
Hashtag blessed.
The human body is a fucking wild machine.
Your mind, your
It is a
physical,
wild-
it's so connected.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It shocks me.
People think they're like not stressed all the time, or sometimes people will have, especially with COVID recently, right? I had a couple clients where, you know, they were like, "Oh man, I feel great. I'm doing all these things. I'm exercising, yada yada yada," and then all of a sudden, something like a red flag will hit where they're like, "Oh, I stopped getting my menstrual cycle," and all of a sudden, they have no idea why.
They got pregnant.
But not even that. But if you look at all the things that they're doing as far as like day-to-day standpoint, are they, you know, sleeping enough? Are they off their phone enough?
Yeah.
All these things interplay, and they may not know that they get hit with something out of nowhere, and they have no idea what it's from, but it's usually lifestyle. That's all it is.
Yeah.
What to you guys are the most unique? I don't want to call it a deformity, but just unique developments in like the human body that you guys have heard or seen. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you see like a cobra with 2 heads, or when you see like Siamese twins or something that are like stuck at,
Joined by the head.
exactly, conjoined by the head. Like what are some of the most wild human things that you guys have heard?
David's so losing weight.
That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy.
Him saying no to food.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Steve's yeah, man. Like,
That was wild.
He did lose like 50 pounds.
yeah, he lost 60.
60?
Yeah, he lost 60. And he was able to keep it off.
I'm like, what's the most intense human deformity you've ever heard of?
Skinny David, so.
But the weird thing about hugging that guy now is you hug him and then you can still see where your arms just were. Like, how the fuck?
Like a Tempur-Pedic mattress?
Like for at
His
least
body's memory foam.
90 seconds, yeah.
You can shape David however you want.
You know David? You met David?
I've never met David. I actually want to meet him.
Oh, talk some shit on him real quick.
I love his Sun Foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hug him and then your arms are gonna be there for 90 seconds.
Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see the rings.
I want to go eat with him.
You should.
You better eat fast because he's going to finish your food.
Such a cheap shot. I love it. I love it so much. I fucking love it. It's so cheap. Fantastic.
I'll set it up for you. We can watch it.
Surface level jokes. Oh my
We should
god.
hang out. He'll eat our food.
So I guess that's it. That's the end of that topic. Really, it's not about it.